It started as a normal adventure. In 2003, Aron Ralston, an experienced mountaineer and adventurer, decided to explore the remote canyons of Utah. He had climbed countless rocks and trekked through deserts, but nothing could have prepared him for the nightmare that awaited him that day. Aron was an outdoorsman. He loved the solitude of nature, the thrill of challenges, and the freedom of being alone in the wild. That morning, he set out with his usual gear, a backpack, climbing equipment, water, and a small camera to document his journey. The sky was clear, the sun was bright, and he felt alive, completely unaware that his life was about to change forever. As he navigated a narrow slot canyon, something happened in a split second. A large boulder slipped and pinned his right arm. At first, Aron tried to push it away. He pushed, kicked every muscle in his body, screamed in pain, but the boulder would not budge. Panic set in. He was completely trapped. For hours, he tried every possible way to free himself. I screamed for help, but the canyon swallowed his voice. There was no one around, no phone signal, no way to call for rescue. The sun began to drop behind the jagged cliffs. Time became meaningless. Days stretched ahead in terrifying uncertainty. He was alone, injured, and running out of water. The first night was brutal. The cold crept in as darkness fell. By the second day, he realized the gravity of his situation. No one knew he was there. If he didn't act, he would die. He tried using his climbing tools to chip away at the boulder, but it was impossible. Every attempt exhausted him physically and mentally. On the third day, Aron understood he faced a choice. Wait for help, which may never come, or take an unthinkable action to survive. Survival instincts kicked in. He made a plan. Recorded a video with his camera, a message for his family. If someone finds this, he said, "Know that I fought as hard as I could." This was his way to mentally prepare. On the fifth day, after 127 hours trapped, Aron began the harrowing process. Using a dull knife, he worked with pure determination. Pain coursed through him, but he forced himself to focus. Every cut, every movement was calculated. The canyon seemed to watch in silence. Finally, after what seemed like eternity, he freed his arm. He sat there for a moment, stunned, bloodied, but alive. Weak, dehydrated, and barely able to walk, Aron used his remaining strength to climb out. Each step was agony. By evening, he stumbled upon a small trail and encountered hikers. Paramedics arrived and transported him to a hospital. He survived against unimaginable odds. His story became a worldwide sensation for the courage and ingenuity it displayed. Aron's ordeal was later adapted into the movie 127 Hours. Capturing the terrifying reality and emotional depth of his experience, Aron later reflected that solitude, preparation, and mental strength were key. He stressed the importance of informing others of your plans. Survival is about more than physical strength. It is about presence of mind, courage, and the will to keep moving forward. Aron's survival is a lesson in the power of the human spirit. Remember, adventures are amazing, but always respect the power of nature.